Welcome to the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast. My name is Katie Dodd, and I'm a nutrition entrepreneur. I spent 7 years as a side hustler before diving into entrepreneurship full time. Before making the leap, I was bringing in 6 figures through my side hustle. If I can do it, you can too. This podcast is for dietitians, interns, and students who want to be inspired to start or perfect the side hustle of their dreams. Let's do this. Hello and welcome to the 184th episode of the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast, BAP Platinum. Now, the doors are currently open for my blogging accelerator program, Platinum program, and what I wanted to do in this episode is tell you a little bit more about what this program is, but then also to kind of share the big picture of what I've been doing with the blogging accelerator program. So if you are new to the Dietitian Side Hustle podcast, my name is Katie, and I do so many different things when it comes to side hustles because, side hustles are broad, right? If you want to do a side hustle, you might want to work with patients, you might want to blog, you might want to freelance write, you might want to do all the things. So this brand is pretty broad, but if you want to work with me one-on-one, the way I help dietitians is through blogging. Now, I do have a lot of affiliate partners, so depending on what you want to do, I might send you to one of my dietitian friends and know that they are the best place to send you to help you with your big goals and dreams. But for those of you who want to work with me, my big focus is blogging as a business. And what I mean by that is utilizing a blog, your website, to bring in lots and lots of people into your world and to solve problems that they have and make money. Make money through multiple streams of income, including passive income. And for me, one of the best parts of having a blog business is that, well, first off, it's your own. It's your business. It is a very low overhead, meaning it doesn't cost a lot of money to have a blog compared to like brick and mortar when you got to pay like rent and you got to pay for utilities and it can be pretty expensive if you're doing in person. So online is very affordable, but then also you have access to whoever you want to on the internet. There are 8 billion people in this world. And I'm not saying we could reach them all, not all 8 billion are on the internet, but there are so many people right now who are online who have problems that we can solve through our expertise as a dietitian. So I'm very obsessed with blogging. On my own journey, blogging completely changed my life. I had no idea how starting a little blog called The Geriatric Dietitian in June of 2019, my life would completely change. And along this journey, I've just been so passionate about helping other dietitians to live their dreams and change the world. That's kind of my catchphrase. I say it all the time and I mean it so very much. And I mean it because through online business, through blogging, I am able to make a bigger impact in this world than I ever thought possible. Much more than my job as a home care dietitian. I'm able to reach, millions of people now through my blog, The Geriatric Dietitian, and hopefully continue to change the narrative of nutrition for aging adults in this country and world, right? So I'm able to make massive impact, but I'm able to make money in the process, including passive income. With, my website, it makes thousands of dollars in passive income month after month after month. And actually today, I am recording this episode on February 7th. It was supposed to drop this morning. It will be dropping immediately after I'm done recording. I'm a little behind, but one of the students in Blogging Accelerator program actually just qualified for Mediavine today. And I'm so thrilled for her. She's been in the program for just over a year and a half now. She's been working so hard and now qualifying for Mediavine, at least $1,000 a month in passive income, probably more, but especially as her blog traffic continues to grow. But I'm just so thrilled for her because blogging opens up doors. It opens up doors to where we could live amazing lives that don't even feel possible, because I still feel that way. So anyways, let me back up a little bit. So Blogging Accelerator program, this is my signature program. This is the main thing that I do, but I have been working really hard over the last year in changing my program. And in all the best ways possible. I feel like since I first opened the doors to Blogging Accelerator program in August or September, I should know this, of 2020, I know the year, I've continued to tweak and change the program, trying to make it bigger and better, helping people to do the work have outcomes, achieve their goals, do all the things. So I've continued over the years to tweak the program, make it bigger, make it better. But around this time last year, I made a plan to really restructure how I do Blogging Accelerator program. So Blogging Accelerator program is a high ticket offer. It is a $6,000 program. Now, I closed the doors to my big program last summer. So the doors have actually been closed for like 7 to 8 months now. So the doors are open. I'll tell you guys more about that in a minute. But I shut down the doors and I started working on how can I make this program better and help more people. So there are lots of different layers, and I'll explain the layers in a minute. I'll explain what we call like my value ladder of all the different programs I have. But I think with the $6,000 program, I would talk to lots of people who are like, oh my gosh, Katie, I want to do it. I know the value's there, but I just don't think I could do 6,000 right now. So I created another program as part of the big Blogging Accelerator program umbrella that can get people in at a lower price point. It's a $1,000 program, and it's designed to help you get started, help you either publish your blog or audit the blog you have to make sure it's optimized, ready to rock and roll for blogging, learning SEO, getting clarity in your brand, in your niche, and how you're making money and making a plan moving forward. So the accelerator is really designed to accelerate you and get you started. I will say, I'm just going to call it out. It's kind of a weird name because my program is Blogging Accelerator Program, but then you have the accelerator, which is in the name. I know it's there twice, but done is better than perfect, and we're rolling with it at this point. So I created that program. I did a beta of it last spring. I have now done 2 cohorts, and it has been an incredible program. I've been doing like kind of live launches, and so I've continued to tweak the program based on feedback from the students and, really helping people to complete the program and get good outcomes. I'm feeling so amazing about Accelerator now. It's been a wonderful program. And for people who feel like, okay, Accelerator was so helpful, now I'm ready to move up to the next program, they can roll in their investment that they put into Accelerator to moving up to Platinum. So Platinum is a $6,000 offer. But if you were an Accelerator before, if you're like, I'm not ready for the 6K, I just want to do the 1K, you can get started, do the work, and when you're ready, move on up. So kind of looking at my value ladder, I call it BAP. The BAP program has been broken down to really 3 programs now. The lowest tier one is the BAP Blog Builder, and this is a course that shows you how to build a self-hosted WordPress website. That's the first tier. The next tier is the BAP Accelerator. This is the program designed to help you to build traffic. Well, get clarity in your niche, build the website, learn SEO, build traffic. You got to bring in the people. Platinum is really designed to continue to scale your traffic and to monetize the blog, making money now and later. So passive income, yes, but figuring out how can we monetize this now. Platinum is focused on giving you skills to be a business owner, to make money in your brand. And then there is a higher level, and that is my Blog Boss Mastermind. That is a very small group of dietitians who have businesses based in blogging who really want to level up to 6 figures and beyond. So that's a little bit more small, intimate group. We actually just got back this weekend. We had we do 2 in-person retreats per year because nothing beats the power of in-person. And we were in Phoenix, Arizona, and it was the most amazing weekend full of leveling up, breakthrough, also rest and retreat. We did some fun hikes. We like to do hard things, but then we also like to go eat yummy food. And so we just had the best retreat. But that is the highest tier in the offers for people who choose to work with me. So the Blog Builder, the Accelerator, Platinum, and Mastermind. So when I look at the big picture of blogging as a business, I'll kind of explain to you, I guess, the structure. And I hope this makes sense as I'm trying to explain all of this. What I want to do is I want to make sure that you guys understand kind of the back end of how business works, because everything I do with my brand, you can rinse and repeat and do with your own brand. And the one constant in business is change. So I hope it's helpful to kind of see the back end of like how my brain is working and how I'm trying my best to help people who want to build blog businesses. So if we think of a pyramid, and the very bottom of the pyramid is where someone might start, the top of the pyramid is where they want to be. At the very bottom of the pyramid that I have for Blogging Accelerator program is the blogger to be. Blogger to be sounds like RD to be, right? Next from there, we have the blogger. So the blogger to be, they want to start a blog, they want to create passive income, but they're like, I don't even know what my niche would be. I don't know what I blog about. I don't even know how to get started. The next level is the blogger, which means they have a blog. They hit publish, but they're still trying to figure out, how the heck do I get this blog to grow? How do I get people to come to this website? From there, we have the monetized blogger, because you could have a blog and not make money. The monetized blogger is actually starting to make money, but They want to continue to grow and scale with more passive income and more now money. At the top of the pyramid, we have the blog boss, and this is the dietitian who has a successful blog with multiple streams of income, and they are now working less and making more. So they're making what I call now money through their blog, but then also later money, which is that passive income. So really the goal is we back off, we work less, and then more money is coming in, and it frees up time to do whatever we want to do, either in business or life. So the goal is to be the blog boss, where you have this amazing website that's bringing in money even when you sleep. That is the goal. But a lot of people come into Blogging Accelerator program at lots of different levels. So if you're at the bottom, you're the blogger to be, and you're like, I don't even know what I want to do. I don't know where to get started. What you need to do is you need to discover what I call your passive income path. Discovering your income path, how will you actually make money through this blog? Because if you're not careful, you can create a hobby blog. A hobby blog takes a lot of time. Sure, it's for fun, but ideally, let's make you money, right? Let's not make this a hobby. Let's make it a business. You also need to discover your blog niche. You need to get very clear on who you're speaking to online. If you try to speak to everyone, you will speak to no one. And you do need to build a blog optimized for SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. It is a non-negotiable for blogging. So the program I have to help you get from blogger to be to blogger is the Blog Builder. It helps you build the blog. But there's more than that, right? Because you could have a blog and not make money. So if you want to move up from a blogger to a monetized blogger, you need to learn SEO. You need to learn how to build traffic, because unless you have people coming into your world, no one's going to buy your stuff. So we need something to sell and someone to sell it to. You need to have a keyword strategy, meaning you need to know the topics that you're going to write about that could rank on the first page of Google specific to your niche. And you need to be putting out consistent content for your niche. So learn SEO, find the topics to write about, and be consistent. So from there, we are moving up the ladder, and that really is, that level is my accelerator. It is designed to help you not just become a blogger, but really become a monetized blogger, because you're working on, okay, I'm bringing people into my world. I have a vision and a plan for how I'm going to make money. But to continue to move up, we need to make sure you scale traffic. Keep bringing people to your website, optimizing an income plan. And for a lot of bloggers, that really is ad revenue. That's qualifying for a high-end ad network, making money through multiple streams of income. And again, it's not just people to the website, it's actually creating the products to sell and understanding what we call the sales cycle. How do we actually make money in business? And then finally at the top, there really is no end to our growth in any type of business, but really it's all about leveraging systems for monetizing, leveraging our partnerships, and leveraging teams. So I hope that makes sense. That's kind of the big vision of my business. I'm trying to help people at whatever step they're at, whether or not they're a blogger to be, a blogger, a monetized blogger, or the blog boss. And I have different programs that help them every step of the way. Now, I will say with my programs, when you buy one, you get everything under it. So if you buy Accelerator, it includes the Blog Builder. If you buy Platinum right now, I'll include Accelerator and the Blog Builder. And those in the Blog Boss Mastermind are in all of the things. So that is kind of my value ladder. That is my programs. But let me tell you a little bit more about Platinum, because the doors are currently open for Platinum and I cannot be more excited for this. So this is the first time ever that the doors for Platinum program are open. It officially starts on February 13th. We'll do a welcome call, and I'm going to be doing a live launch, which means I'm going to be recording a course in real time, and the group will be meeting weekly or every other week, depending on the cadence of the content for that week. And we'll be going through everything live together. So those who join now, you're going to get even more access to me. So when you first join, you're going to get a course. This course is really focused on how to make money blogging, not just the concept of the idea of, oh, I want to make money doing this, but here is how to do it. Here's how to build it. Here's how to sell it. Here is how to market it. Really focusing on the money making strategies that you need to know. My programs, they're really based on your feedback. You guys tell me what to do, Katie, and I'll do it. So that's what my programs are. I tell you exactly what to do so you can do it. You'll be making a plan for the year, because the program, it's a year-long program. You get access to me, my world, my coaching calls for a whole year. So we have a whole year together, but at the very beginning, you're going to be making a plan for what am I going to be doing over the next year? Incorporating checkpoints to make sure that you are on task, that you are doing the thing that you want to do, the thing you signed up to do, and making sure that you have a clear roadmap for turning your blog into a money-making machine, making money both now, but then building those passive income sources, which will come later. So it's a year-long program. It starts with a course. It is going to be done live. It'll be a 6-week course, and you're getting access to me for 6 live calls. You'll be the first ones to access the modules as they drop, but then there's more than that. You also get access to our online community, and this is full of bloggers, mostly dietitians, but other healthcare professions just like you who are on this journey. It is so important to be in the right rooms with the right people who get you, people who understand when you talk about like, passive income and blogging and SEO, to be around your people who are going to build you up. Because anything in business, you guys, it's not like I'm just going to join this program and everything's going to be rainbow and sunshine and I'm going to, go from point A to point B and everything's going to be awesome. Life is full of ups and downs. Full of ups and downs. I'm going to move on. There's so much I want to share, but I can't share with you guys right now. But life is full of ups and downs. But the question is, what do we do during the downs? Do we throw in the towel? Do we decide this doesn't work? I knew I couldn't do this. I knew I was a failure. Or do we continue to show up and do the thing? The right community is going to help you to achieve your big goals. It's going to help you to do the things that you want to do the things that are on your heart. So it is so important to be in the right rooms. And when you join Platinum, you're going to be in the right rooms with the right people. Ask questions, provide support, build each other up because you're all on this journey together. Now, in addition to that little course that we're going to start with, you're going to get monthly calls with me. So there are monthly Q&A calls. So once a month, you get a chance to pick my brain about anything related to business and blogging. Now, we also have a monthly marketing, sales, and mindset call because, well, first off, mindset's everything. And to have a business that makes money, you need to know marketing and sales. We did not learn this in school. So every month, I want to make sure that you are continuing your education to become the blog boss, the business owner. We also have an incredible accountability program because we could sign up for a program, but that's not enough. We have to do the work. The accountability program looks like lots of different things, but it does include teaming up with an accountability partner, someone that you will go on this journey with, because we know that it's so easy to let ourselves down. But when we've told someone else we're going to do it, we are more likely to do the thing because we don't want to let them down, and also to build them up if they're feeling discouraged. So we have our accountability partners, but then also a super fun monthly blog challenge. So what this looks like is every month, as you write blog articles, you could share them in our online community, and at the end of the month, I take everyone's name out, put it in a fun spinny wheel, and we do a drawing for a $50 cash prize paid via PayPal. So essentially, it is going to encourage you to do the thing you signed up to do. It's going to be fun because you're going to be building on your peers who are also blogging and putting out their articles. And it's fun when you win because, hey, money's fun. But then it's also fun when someone else wins because it's like, those are your business friends. So we have the monthly blog challenge, which has been so successful. I actually, so Platinum is new, but the bones of the community have been around for a while, and I've been continuing to build that out. And as I implemented the monthly blog challenge, it's been so successful, really looking at the back end of people's websites, of those who are being most consistent and putting out blog articles to see their growth and traffic has been phenomenal. One of our students in Blogging Accelerator program today, did I say this already? I don't know. If you listen to the podcast, you know that I don't edit the podcast. But one of our students today, February 7th, qualified for Mediavine, which is ad revenue. And so that means that she will be making at least $1,000 per month. I feel like I already said this. Did I already say this, guys? Okay, if I did, please forgive me. My brain's kind of scattered. I've been talking to lots of different dietitians this week as I'm launching this program. So I guess what I'm trying to say is one of the students who... I really want to edit this right now, you guys. I really want to edit this out because I feel like I've babbled, but I'm going to continue on because done is better than perfect, and I promised you guys I won't edit this. Okay, gonna move on. Oh my goodness. One of the students who participated the most in the monthly blog challenge now made it to Mediavine. She's been in the program for a year and a half. And so now her website's going to be making at least $1,000 a month in passive income just by having ads on her website month after month after month. And it's going to be even more than that because she's going to continue to grow her traffic. And I'm just so thrilled for her. I found out about that today. And so if I did tell you earlier, that's why. If I didn't, yay! So the other thing that's included in the program, I mentioned that course. We'll be starting it on February 13th. That's the welcome call. It'll probably be 1 to 2 weeks before we have our second call where we'll actually be dropping out content for you to learn. But then also there are going to be so many resources and bonuses for you. My goal is everything that I've done on my business journey, I want to give to you. I want you to reach your goals faster. I want you to take and do what I did, but do it in less time with less headache and more, less frustration. I mean, business is hard, don't get me wrong, but I want to help you as much as possible. So I've got resources, tools, checklists, trainings, all kinds of, I always add to the bonuses too, based on what you guys need. So high level, Platinum program is everything you need to build a successful blog that makes money over the next year with community calls, tools, and accountability. So if you are someone who has maybe been thinking about my blogging accelerator program, maybe you've listened to me talking about blogging as a business. If you're like, man, I want to do that. I really want to do this. Now is the best time to join Platinum because the doors are open. They're open till the 13th, and it is going to be an incredible journey. We already have, 10 new dietitians who've signed up who are like incredible. I'm so obsessed and so excited. And we still have quite a few more people I've been chatting with this week. And also, I know how it works sometimes. We wait till the last minute. So maybe you're listening to this and you're like, yes, Katie, I'm going to join Platinum. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet. If you are listening and maybe you're just hearing about Platinum here, maybe you've watched one of my events, you've heard me pitch it before. If you're thinking about Platinum and you're just not sure if it's the right fit for you, maybe you're like, I don't know if now's the right time. I don't know if I can afford it. I don't know if this is for me. I would really encourage you to get on a call with me. I don't have a ton of slots, but I still have some available. If you go to blogstrategycall.com, that's going to bring you to a real brief application, and then you'll have access to my calendar to schedule a call with me. So if you are on the fence, book a call or just reach out to me on social. On Instagram, you could find me at the Katie Dodd. But I would really, really encourage you to reach out to me. I know sometimes that's awkward, like, oh, I don't want to reach out to someone. And sometimes we worry about someone being salesy and spammy. If we hop on a call, my only goal is to help you get clarity in where you're at now, where you want to go, what's holding you back, and we can decide together, is Platinum going to be a good fit for you? So I truly want all of you to win. So if you're feeling that feeling in your gut of like, I don't know if I want to get on a call, just do it. Reach out to me. I'm super nice, I promise. So I'm not going to go over the value stack of what's in the program. You can go to, actually, if you go to bloggingacceleratorprogram.com, there's like the buttons to the 3 different programs, the blog builder, the accelerator, and Platinum. You can click on Platinum, go there. You can see my sales page. It's not the best sales page. It's been on my to-do list to really beef it up, but done is better than perfect. But you could see about what's included. And then you could also register. A couple of bonuses I do have when you join, you are getting access to my Beyond the 9 to 5 coaching course, and you're also getting a ticket to Dietitian Side Hustle Live. If you are not able to attend the live event, you can give it to someone else, or you don't have to claim it. But tickets are on sale right now for that event for $750. And when you join Platinum, you're actually getting a free ticket to it. It's going to be Dietitian Side Hustle Live is a 2-in-1 event. May 30th is going to be all day with me. And then May 31st to June 1st is 3 days at an event called Smart Success Healthcare Live with my business coach, Greg Todd. I'll be speaking this year. It's going to be incredible. It is in Clearwater Beach at the Wyndham, right on the beach, Florida. And it's going to be amazing. So everyone who joins also is going to be getting a free ticket to this event. So that's BAP Platinum. Doors are open. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you build your blog business. I would love to help you stop dreaming and start doing, utilizing an online business to help more people, make more money, give you freedoms, time freedom, financial freedom, all the things. So again, well, you can go to katiedodd.com. That's my link tree. So if you go to katiedodd.com, you'll see the link for, I think there's a link for applying for a strategy call there too. You might have to scroll down a bit, but the first link should be for Blogging Accelerator Program, Platinum Program. So I hope this was a good episode to kind of learn a little bit more about how I help dietitians and healthcare professionals build businesses based on blogging, kind of explaining my value ladder, the different programs I have, and how I help people, and even learning more about Platinum, which is designed to help you make money blogging in the next year. and beyond. That's the cool thing, you guys. It's not just about this year. It's about learning the skill set to continue to make money month after month, year after year for however long you want to play this fun game. So, which for me will be forever because I love it. And then also, thank you for embracing and listening to the podcast, even when I mix up. And actually, before I wrap up, I just kind of want to explain that to anyone who's like, what was this whole thing about not editing the podcast, especially if you're new? I made a commitment when I started Dietitian Side Hustle podcast that I would not edit this podcast. Now, every once in a while, you will hear an edit, but it's not because I babbled or I'm like, oh, that sounded dumb. What are people going to think? It's only because sometimes I say the wrong year or the wrong price or the wrong link. And so my editing skills are very poor, so you might even notice when they happen, maybe not. But the reason I've committed to doing this is I knew when I started this podcast in 2019, at that time I was working a full-time job, blogging, building my side hustle. I knew that if I started a podcast, if perfectionism got in my head, it would take me hours to record each episode. These episodes are quick, you guys. I have my intro. Sometimes I have an extra. Is extra a word? My ending? Most of the time I don't. I record this as soon as it's done. I drop in the audio and video. I export the MP3 file, export the MP4, put it on Libsyn, which is my podcast host, put it on YouTube. The time to do these episodes, these podcast episodes, is very, very, very minimal. Very minimal. But could you imagine if I let perfectionism get to me, if every episode had to be polished and perfect and I had to edit and do all these things? This would take me hours and hours and hours. When I first started the podcast, I was releasing episodes twice per month because, again, full-time job. I did bump them up to weekly, and I generally do weekly unless I get really overwhelmed and busy, and then you might see a gap. That occasionally has happened. But this podcast was meant to be my practice in imperfection, embracing that done is better than perfect, embracing that good enough is better than not doing anything. And the more I do the podcast, the better I get. And also my hope is that as you guys who are listening or watching this on YouTube see me be imperfect and you realize, well, gosh, Katie could stumble her words and we're still going to listen to the podcast. Katie can mix things up and we're still going to, work with her. I hope that as you see me do it, it gives you more permission to do that yourself. And not in do crappy work, but in a way of done is better than perfect. And it's okay to mix things up, to say the wrong thing, to not have all the answers. So that is why I don't edit. It's really a promise to myself, but then also a promise to you guys just to be my authentic self and to show you that you don't have to be perfect to help people. So anyways, side note, the episode's getting a little bit longer than they usually are when it's just me babbling. So thank you so much for listening to the podcast. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I always find it to be such a joy when I meet you guys in person and I didn't even know who you were. You're like, I listened to the podcast. It just fills my heart so much because this is just me at home alone talking to the computer. And it really brings me joy to know that wherever you are, we're having a conversation. So always feel free to reach out. Go to katiedodd.com. That is my link tree to find out about all the ways we could work together. And if you're feeling on your heart, I am ready to build my blog business. I want to help you do that this year. So head on over to katiedodd.com, sign up for Platinum program. Let's hop on a call. And thanks so much for listening to the podcast. Have the very best week, guys. Bye.